All right, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be in Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath to do a free-for-all match on the map Tiberian Gardens version 8. And we got 8 players here. Well, one player, Badjo, or Mother Effer, is defeated. So that means he was a connection issue. So he will not be in this game right here, which means there is a space where a person can expand to, and the bottom left, I believe. Anyway, we're going to have One Vision. We're going to have Overlord. We're going to have Tommy. We're going to have Senna, Shield Power, Consistently Bad, which is Dune Tiger, and CC Sparta. Purple, pink, red, yellow, blue, orange, and cyan. Or cyan. Cyan. All right, here we go. So let's start at the top here. This is Cyan. This is going to be CC Sparta, playing as Grid Faction. Down below him, this is Pink. This is Overlord 666. Playing as a sprint faction. I hope he's playing Trav 59. That's his favorite faction. Yellow here. This is Mert of Kane. Yellow is Senna. So Senna is very good with Nod. Looks like this was Badjo's original position, which means he's not here. Right beside that is going to be Orange. This is Dune Tiger, aka Consistently Bad. Playing as the GDI Forces. He's going to be GDI Vanillas. Pretty good there. This is Red. This is Tommy. Playing as the Red Nod. Marta Kane or not Vanilla. Up above him, this is Blue. This is Shield Power. He's playing as a Black Hand, Blue Black Hand. And looks like up here, this is Purple. This is One Vision. And it looks like he's playing as the Brotherhood of Nod. Nope, he's playing as the Brotherhood of Nod. So this is FFA, which means everybody is against each other. Super excited as to what's going to go on. Oh, we see some simulators coming out here for the pink player, Overlord 666. So he's like Traveler 59. Looks like, double Traveler 59. This is from CC Sparta. Looks like he might be able to jump Overlord, but I think Overlord is too quick for that. He's got Buzzer Squad here. I think the whole reason why CC Sparta wanted to do this so you can capture the Tip Spike. 2 Tip Spikes has been captured by Overlord. I think he wanted to go capture the other one here, but that assimilator is stuck in the middle of no man's land, which means that he's capable of destroying that. Oh, we do see a Buzzer Squad is going to take out Shield Power. Oh, not Shield Power, but one of CC Sparta's engineers. That kind of sucks. Sen over here, he looks like he has a Saboteur under his control. He's definitely going to grab a spike for his troubles. He's got this one too, and he's also going to get 3 of them, so he's going to be on 3 Tip Spikes for the one that Badjo couldn't get, and he's going to be able to capture this field and this sphere right here if he's lucky, just in case that Dune Tiger does not want to go in that direction. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be keeping Tommy under his control. I'm not sure why Tommy is replaced his Hand of Nod. I'm not sure what that's all about. He could be going for some Awakened squads. That's new. Usually be going for some Rocket squads. This is Blue. This is Shield Power. Looks like he's going to be... Oh, we have a Reckoner and a Flame Tank. Oh, looks like Overlord's probably... Or not Overlord, but this is One Vision. He might get jumped. Oh my god, he's going to get jumped. Oh, the Flame Tank already... It's going to be barbecuing one of his war factories. That's not good. And the Reckoner is coming in. There's an engineer inside that Reckoner. He might be able to capture one of his buildings if he's lucky. But no, the engineer gets out of the wrong position. That is not good. And now we see the Flame Tank be barbecuing the war factory as well. That Flame Tank has been taken out now, but One Vision just manages to save that war factory with the help of the Tiberium silo. But we see another Flame Tank coming on, and One Vision is just all out. He has no production right now except for this barracks. These Flame Tanks from Shield Power just screwed him up royally. That was massive. And we see more Flame Tanks coming out from him as well. And looks like more Flame Tanks as well from Shield Power. So okay, he's really putting the pressure on One Vision there, but it looks like he manages to hold off a bit. The Blackout Squad wasn't meant to do anything. I would have hoped that the engineer would capture the construction yard, but nope, didn't happen. We see the 2 Traveler 59 players are just going at it just a little bit. We see that Overlord is sector to tier 2. Here's tier 1.5, and looks like we're going for some fast disintegrator squads. Senna is just happily mining. He's got his crane. He's probably has he has an outpost. So look, he's going to go for some super duper massive economy. Dune Tiger, I'm not sure what he's been up to. I think he's been going for some Predator tanks. Nothing too serious. He's got a crane of himself. He's going to double his production. Tier 2 command post. Tommy usually going to go for some infantry. He's got a Saboteur there. His Tiberium is super high, as you can see from the silos on the backside of the refineries. They are full, which means that he's running on a lot of Tiberium, which means he needs to start spending some money on economy. managing his economy and getting some more units out there. But looks like the Scorpion tanks from One Vision were trying to take out a couple of things from Sheer Power, but Sheer Power placed down a very crappy laser turn, which you don't do. You only do that if you're like desperate, but you still don't do that. We see some Corruptors coming out here from Overlord, just attacking a couple of Secret Tanks, some Gunwalkers. CC Sparta is just, we see some Disintegrator Squads coming in from Overlord, doing a couple of some Harvester harassment. It looks like, I'm not sure if any Harvesters went down, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm assuming one went down because Overlord with his Disintegrator Squads is just insanely overpowered. And he might go for the tier 1.5 if he's lucky, but I think he wants some Harvesters. And that one's full load of green tip, so let's see, we managed to take that one out just barely. Oh, one more shot. There we go. That Harvester is down, and I think you will probably try for this one. To be very close, but I think he will match. Check it out. That's two of them go down. Oh no, CC Sparta. Oh, we see some Corruptors coming out here from Overlord as well. And he's at tier 3 already with the tripods. Oh my god, CC Sparta just got jumped right now. These Corruptors act like flame tanks. If you have like enough of them, you can do a lot of damage to buildings with having up there. Oh my god, what happened? What happened to shield power? Oh, the flame tanks from Overlord just got, from One Vision, just jumped him. Oh man, shield power has been defeated. So One Vision there with a huge counterattack and a destroyed shield power. That was amazing. I think CC Sparta is probably the next in line to go because he can't really deal with two tripods and a lot of Corruptors coming towards his base. I think CC Sparta will be the next to go, and it'll just be down to 5 players after this. Or 4 players, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it'll be 5 once CC Sparta has been defeated. But I think I'm not sure why Overlord is moving back, because he can easily finish off CC Sparta if he wanted to. But I'm not sure if he's paying attention to see what Sen has been up to. He's been teching up hardcore. He's trying to. Oh, we see a little bit of a base push here. Looks like Dune Tiger is pushing in to Senna's base, but unfortunately, I'm not sure. Dune Tiger is at tier 3. Okay, he is, so he could place out some sonic emitters, but unfortunately, he will be pushed out of this base right here. Senna has upgraded Venoms with the supercharged particle beams, and this is going to be very annoying for Dune Tiger. He has to deal with this air and ground force coming out from Senna, not to mention the fact that Senna is going to be base creeping all over the side here, and he's going to have a lot of Tiberium at his disposal. Not to mention he's going to be going for a lot of aircraft as well as avatars and Redeemer as well. Looks like CC Sparta is holding out for now. Not sure why Overlord left him alone. I think they're probably communicating in chat. They call it a truce. You can do that. It's annoying, but they still do that. Mastermind is out now from Overlord. Because shield power has been defeated, Overlord, or I keep calling Overlord, I'm sorry. It's One Vision. One Vision is going to have this entire fields to himself, and this is going to be pretty good. With the double MCV, what one is unpacked now. He's at tier 4 support powers with the chemical plant, and we see that some hammerheads are rolling into the base of Tommy. Looks like some Firehawks as well, and double MCV is coming out from him as well. And we do see the Firehawks coming in. They do take out a power plant, puts Tommy on low power, and we see a stealth tank coming out as well, doing a little bit of damage on those Firehawks, but not too much. And that stealth tank will get destroyed by these hammerheads. Too bad for Tommy. He doesn't have any SAM turns. He just plays SAM turn now, but unfortunately there's a lot of hammerheads here, and those are just calmly destroy all the turrets. He's going to take out the tech lab. He's probably going to take out the he should be really focusing on those bikes and then pushing in that harvester's in the middle of nowhere. The Marvis finish from Dune Tiger looks like it. Yep, he's going to be going for expansion in the southern half of the map. Surprisingly, nobody's here right now. We see some confrontation, some buzzer squads, and secret tanks. One Vision is expanding happily all across the place. He needs a lot more units to this disposal, but everybody's leaving him alone, which is quite good. Hammerheads are flying all over the map right now. Tommy is in a little bit of trouble. He could expand if he wanted to, but all his refineries are on low power. This entire field has been completely depleted, and he needs more economy. He needs to power up that refinery so the harvester will get work, and that harvester will get working. Senna has been just left alone. He's got another CV. He's at his second or third. I think it's the second because he expanded here with an outpost. He's at tier 4 with the tip chemical plant, and I think he's probably going to get Dimitri. He will get that harvester, or not harvester, but refinery, and will damage that harvester exponentially. So now, Dune Tiger, he's got Juggernaut now, but it's going to get jumped by that Redeemer. Redeemer's probably going to be stealth. I'm assuming it's going to be stealth. I'm assuming it is. A lot of radar jams going off all over the place. Dune Tiger is going to be attacking Tommy's base with his Marv. He's going to place down another Zone Trooper squad in the Juggernaut in the backside of things. putting this forces here into suppression fire, and they could do a little bit of damage to that Redeemer, as well as probably destroy a lot of these infantry forces with these hammerheads. So Dune Tiger looks like he isn't going to be in command, and it looks like he has he has double airfield, although he only has 6 Firehawks. He could have 8 if he wanted to. All these power can go down now, and that tech lab is going to be lasered. So that they can be protected from those Firehawks now. But the Shockwave Artillery comes in, and that's going to be causing a lot of damage on that Redeemer. Although the Marv to Kane squads are going to be powering down that Marv, and we do see those Firehawks destroying the power plant. Oh, not the power plant, but the Redeemer Engineer facility. Both epic units get destroyed. No thanks to those buggies. And Dune Tiger is going to be holding on there. We see a nuclear missile silo coming off from one vision, and then you see triple disruption towers coming off from him as well. Not as well as Venoms. They don't have the laser capacitors just yet, but they will eventually. Senna is he's just jazz handsing it right now. He just leave me alone, and I'll tech up and get a lot of avatars here. We see an Eradicator Hexapod coming up from Overlord, heading to the base of CC Sparta, which he's trying to get a Hexapod out himself. He's very, very close to doing it. I don't think yeah, it looks like Overlord is going to let that coming out now. He needs to repair up his Eradicate Hexapod so it doesn't get destroyed by CC Sparta's Hexapod. But I think with the amount of corruptors that he has here, it's going to be very, very hard for this Hexapod to go down. And then with the another tripods, this is going to be GG for that Marv or Eradicate Hexapod. Although the shield, the face field has been gone down, which means this is all that CC Sparta has left. I think he lost his drone platform. I'm not sure where the hell it is. I think he might have lost it. I think he did. CC Sparta. Holy cow, look at all these avatars. He's going to be attacking Dune Tiger. And Dune Tiger is probably going to be dead. CC Sparta is probably, yeah, he's beaking around. I'm not sure why he's doing that. But Senna is just expanding all across the map. Now he's taking a good 20% of the map away from everybody else. And now he's just destroying a lot of Dune Tigers. Oh, we see a tip, I forgot what that's called. Tip Vapor Bomb coming in, as well as the Tip Invasion as well. And this just screws up consistently bad, aka Dune Tiger is supposed to sell those power plants for $41. That's pretty much where my paycheck is nowadays, $82 a week. So no, I don't make that little. I make a lot more than that. But anyway, there's avatars here. There's like, what? Holy Christ. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There's like 32 avatars. 33. Well, he lost one. But Dune Tiger just manages to hold on just barely. Senna is in the lead, ahead out of everybody. His units are just exploding all across the map. We see Overlord expanding to the side of the map as well. Placed on a couple of storm columns, and he's just slowly but surely taking out CC Sparta. We see a Rift Generator coming out here, and that's a great location for a Rift Generator. If you can't remember, but there's a Rift Generator one time in my games where it was up here. It was in a great location, although if Dune Tiger did have his aircraft, which he still has 2 more Firehawks, if he had a lot more, he would have been pretty good in attacking and destroying that Rift Generator. But unfortunately, he won't be able to get it, not unless as Senna leaves him alone for like a good, half hour so he can tech up again. But I don't think he has more refineries. Oh, he has a refinery. He just has a lot of harvesters standing still, which is not good. He needs to do something else. Now we see Senna moving in with a lot of Venoms. They're trying to take out all the Firehawks. Firehawks have no match on these Venoms. He's going to Stratofighter out of here. I'm not sure where they Stratofighter to, but all those Venoms just got just destroyed by those AA batteries, and Dune Tiger is just hanging on right now with the clutch of his fingernails. The Redeemer's coming in. We see a cloaked Redeemer coming up from Tommy and throws down the Rift Generator, Ray Generator, and we see some Mag Mines as well. Mag Mines on those avatars. That was quite good, but the Venoms can detect those Mag Mines. But a lot of those avatars have gone the Mag Mines on them, and then they will do damage slowly over time. But now we see that Overlord. Holy cow, One Vision just has a lot of those Spectre Artillery. We see a Tip Invasion coming in as well, and that's going to screw up One Vision quite a bit. We see double! Oh wow, double Tip Invasion as well as a scan and some Venoms and some avatars. Huge destruction. We see a Vapor Bomb coming in, destroys a lot of those power plants, and we see a massive artillery strike coming in as well. Oh man, this is just murderous. Senna is just pushing in. We see a lot of Venoms from both these players. And One Vision and Senna are just destroying each other. These avatars are heavily damaged, but there's so many of them I'm not sure if One Vision can handle this many, not to mention the fact he only has Spectre Artillery, while Senna just has a shit ton of avatars, and that is quite a bit. I'm not sure if another tip of ignition is on its way, but we do see all those Spectre Artillery going to be destroyed. We see another plane coming in. It's some more mines, and that doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but we see some Venoms are coming in. These are One Vision's Venoms, and they're just trying in desperation to take care of these avatars right now. Senna, that's his entire avatar army. There are all heavy damage. You need to move back, or else these rocket squads are going to destroy them. And I think a majority of them will get saved, but I think Senna spent way too much avatars. I think he needs to save a bunch more, not to mention the fact that the mag mines did a lot of damage to these avatars, and they're all pretty much in the red. Let's just pull up my health bars are now. Yeah, look at all the avatars. There's like, what, 7 or 8 of them that are in the red. That's insane. Needs to get like at least 2 war factors to power them up again. And we'll see what Senna can do. Meantime, Tommy's just being stealthy right now. He's staying in his base. It's a matter of Overlord. I keep calling him Overlord. Jesus Christ. One Vision and Senna back and forth. Avatars and infantry and Venoms. Insane action right here. And we do see that. We see some planetary assault carriers now. The last time I saw one Overlord, he had a bunch of planetary assault carriers with the traveler engines, and they just got murdered with one nuclear missile silo. So let's hope that doesn't happen again, because hopefully it doesn't happen. We see heroic Venom coming out from One Vision, and that does a lot of damage, especially since when Senna has some SAM turrets, which is quite good, and it does a lot of damage to those Venoms right now. They will take out that heroic one, but now we see that Senna is probably going to be doing a base push right now. He does have supercharged particle beams for his shredder turrets, and a lot of these avatars now are stealth because of the disruption tower, and we do see the Redeemer from Tommy. It's being revealed as stealth, and I'm not sure if Senna wants to go and chase him. I think he wants to do that, but he has to be careful that these Spectre Artillery don't destroy a lot of his base, because without that disruption tower, then it's going to be unstealthed and revealing all this goodness stuff. And now that construction area has been destroyed, oh no! That was huge. Senna lost one of his construction operations, which means he doesn't have build radius up to here. And in order to do that, he has to have another MCV. We see the Redeemer is out now by One Vision, and that's going to be helpful in defending off these avatars, which are not all. A couple of them, most of them are in the green, which is quite good. And now we see a plane that was a Storm Rider doing nothing but damage. We see, boom, a lot of those Spectre Artillery just got fired upon, and some more avatars are going down. These infantry squads are just way too much for Senna to handle. He needs to get out of there. Nuclear missile silo! Holy! Holy! All those avatars just got wrecked, son. They got gerbated. And these avatars now are just primed for the taking. One Vision just screwed up Senna. And now he's going to be pushing in with his rocket squads. Now we do see a cloaking field coming out now from Senna, and that'll do a considerable amount of damage, thinning out the infantry squads. And now the Redeemer's coming in with the Spectre Artillery and the infantry squads coming in. We do see another plane as well. This could be it's mines, so that's not too bad. And we do see the Rage Generator coming out as well, and then some infantry squads are being attacked by those Venoms, so that's not good. Dune Tiger is still holding on. I still can't believe he's still holding on. I think Senna shifted his attention to One Vision a little too soon. However, Senna is going to have a nuclear missile silo of his own, which, by the way, holy cow, it's almost destroyed. Oh my god! The workheads is fired upon. I'm assuming it's going to be which means we're here. Where's the nuclear missile silo shot? Huh? Where's the nuclear missile? Oh, it's destroyed. What? It was destroyed. Senna's nuclear missile silo was destroyed before it got up? Huh? All right then, because I would have definitely saw it. But now Senna is going to get jumped by these zone heads in the backside of things. Dune Tiger is ripping apart Senna right now. But oh my god, look at all these Venoms coming out from Tommy. So he's going to... I'm not sure what he can do here. He needs to take out the Firehawks and the power plants quickly before these Venoms get destroyed. And one of the power goes down, but power micro. Nice job, Dune Tiger. Unfortunately, more power micro coming out. Nice. these Venoms from Senna were going to finish off those Hammerheads. And that was a good attack there by a Dune Tiger, denying the nuclear missile silo from firing and doing any type of damage to anybody. So now that Overlord has a considerable, he doesn't have a considerable amount of planetary assault carriers, but he's getting up there in numbers. And he has a Rift Generator as his disposal. He may use that defensively or offensively. We'll have to see what he uses it for. But now the game is just slowed down just a little bit. One Vision is just base creeping towards Senna's base, which he doesn't have very much in the ways to speak of in terms of unit craft. All he has is just one Redeemer. And now Tommy's coming in with some bikers and some Raider buggies. Raider Generator goes off. I think it was just a little too late, but I think Senna and Tommy are going to go at it now. And those two engineers go into that Redeemer, but a little too late. Plane coming in, that was probably mines, but he missed. Got destroyed. So now we see some shock troopers coming in. Those are from Overlord, and we see some two bikes here are heroic. That's really cool. So anyway, we see that one Vision is pushing into Senna's base now, and Senna is trying to defend this with just shorter turns. He has a couple of Spectre artillery as well to provide some cover fire while he defends his base. Excuse me. Tommy's nuclear missile is about to be ready to be fired, but I'm not sure where he's going to go fire it. It's going to be pretty close, but I think he's going to be firing it either at Senna or at One Vision, but I don't think he can see in this base right here. This is a lot of infantry forces that'll definitely be destroyed if that nuclear missile fires upon there. But he's going to have to scout, and he has Venoms to do it. He could finish off Dune Tiger. He can do a lot of damage, because Dune Tiger is just surviving for the longest time. He hasn't been able to get his footing back in this game. Everybody's left him alone. We see Elimination coming in. Not sure who that was from, but that did a little bit of damage. Destroyed that Spectre artillery. That was about it. And everything else is being destroyed. This is a lot of infantry forces coming off from One Vision. He does throw in Seed Tiberium as well. I'll give him more Tiberium. And some Spectre artillery as well. So Senna is doing what he can to defend this off. And for One Vision, with this amount of infantry forces, you'd think he probably would have started using them, but at the same time, now we see Wormhole. Where's the Wormhole? Up, coming in, taking out all Dune Tiger stuff, and now that Hexapod is elite, so that's quite good, and he will be able to use that to his full effect. Once that gets heroic, then it's going to be impossible to stop. Radiator goes off. Oh, we see a Chaos Missile. That'll destroy all those infantry squads. That was quite nice. So now, with this amount of infantry forces, One Vision is going to be able to push in. And I think Senna, I'm not sure how much money he has left. I don't think he has a whole lot of forces left to do with this, because he had a lot of avatars and this guy jumped. But here come the Venoms, and this is a great location for a nuke. Whoa! And, oh my god, look at all those Awakened squads! Wow! Wow, One Vision anticipated the nuclear missile silo, and in doing so, throws down the redemption support power. Look at all of this EMP at his disposal. Even the, oh no, that cloaking field did a lot of damage on those Awakened squads. Oh, One Vision. He had a lot of those Awakened squads at his disposal, but just got jumped. The Redeemer engineering facility is being fired upon by the Spectre artillery, and he will not be able to get the Redeemer out. So Senna is almost screwed. He's almost screwed. And One Vision nuclear missile silo is about to be picking up. Now here comes another tip detonation, and that'll do a lot of damage to those Spectre artillery. So that was definitely from Senna. That Redeemer's almost dead. Tommy's still playing defensively. He doesn't have a lot of money left, I don't think. But we'll see what happens. Oh my god. Overlord, you are playing with fire, my friend. You have a lot of aircraft at your disposal. And this is what happens when you leave Skirn alone for this amount of time. And nobody's going to anticipate the planetary assault carriers. The only thing that can destroy this is a nuke shot. So if One Vision and Tommy want to survive this game, they're going to have to save their nukes for something like this. But we'll see what happens. Another engineering facility has been placed up now by Senna. He wants to get his Redeemer out now. He's done a great job of defending his bases and keeping things alive for himself. Same thing with Dune Tiger. Dune Tiger is just playing with fire right now. He's just what's he gonna do? He's been playing like this for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Did I miss a nuke shot? No, I didn't. I think he sold everything. I think he's anticipating a nuke strike. This is smart. Oh, you know what? This is smart. Look at this. He mined all the Tiberium there, and he doesn't need it anymore. So he sells everything, and he backs up to his bases. Genius! This is genius. One vision. Wow. And look at this. Sen is just blind firing into the base right here because he doesn't see if there's anything there. Shock troopers all over the place. Redeemer's out now from Senna. Pretty good. Shock troopers are being sent all over the map now. Looks like Overlord is just going to get some eyes on everybody and seeing where everybody's at. We see that's a Viox transport. I think that was just for scouting purposes, but we see a couple of hammerheads here with some Joe troopers in it, and as well, and the outpost right now as well. So he's trying to expand. He could have gone a little closer to here because then he has a little more Tiberium, but I think he wanted to be. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Overlord, you sneaky guy. You just well, there goes Dune Tiger's chances of a comeback. That ain't good. And I think I'm not sure what happened to Tommy's nuke. I think he might have used it on one division. I wasn't paying attention. I think he did. But here come the Venoms, and the Venoms are going to take out all the Sergeant Artillery and all of the Senna's Venoms as well. So this was another failed push now by Senna, and it looks like he's just trying to take out those Venoms. But oh no, the Redeemer goes down, so Tommy's without a Redeemer, and Senna still has his. He needs to base push to take out Tommy, but he doesn't know what's in the cloak. He needs to find out where it's going to be at. And we see another nuke is going to be done by one vision. He could fire on Overlord, but Overlord's just playing. He's not doing anything. There's the Harvester, so one vision knows that Overlord has a lot of aircraft. And this is smart. This is what Overlord, you are spreading out your planetary assault carriers, which means if you get nuked, you only lose a certain amount. You don't lose everything. So this is a smart play by Overlord. I'm loving the way you're playing your screen right now. This is good. Spread out your stuff, and then when the time comes, go for it. We see a drone platform coming in, and that takes a lot of damage. I'm not sure what the hell happened to that. But he did the trick where you have a mastermind, and then you just send it through the teleporter while it's on it, and then you teleport it down here, and then you're good. So Overlord is going to be expanding right now, and he definitely could take out Senna's main base, because that's the tech labs here, so he could take that out. But I think he's just focusing on something else. But anyway, Senna's going to be coming in to try to take out Dune Tiger. I think this is Dune Tiger's last hurrah here. Once this base goes down, he's going to be GG. I think he sold his MCV because he can't really support it, especially since when he does have little Tiberium at his disposal. And he takes out the barracks, which means no more zone troopers. He can't put anything in hammerheads right now. And the Venoms from Tommy are just finishing up all these avatars. And we'll see what's going to happen now. I think Tommy's probably protecting his ally and just trying to save his own. Well, it's not really his ally because it's FFA, but he doesn't want Dune Tiger to go down. He wants Senna to go down first, and then he'll take out Dune Tiger. That Tip Chemical Plant's back up now by Senna, and we see a Tip Calcium Salad coming in, takes out that refinery. Dune Tiger nuked it, and he sold it immediately, so you get that $500 back before anything else happened. And some refineries here from Overlord. That's gonna be pretty good. He could take out Senna if he wanted to. And that extra hex supply is still in the base. Nothing to it right now. Looking over the place to see what's what. A couple of avatars and a Redeemer here from Tommy. And just going across the map now. And look, more shock troopers are all over the map as well. It looks like the Redeemer from Senna is just focusing on getting the rest of the stuff out. But here come the Redeemer, and that will take a one shot off. But here come the avatars in the backside of things, focusing on the Tommy's avatar, our Redeemer, and that'll push it back to his base. These bikes are just here just for the scouting purposes, just to reveal the stealth. And we see that Redeemer from One Vision is also coming in as well, just to see what Tommy has. And base coming in as well. Rage Generator, oh, takes out Tommy's Redeemer. That sucks. Tommy's new coming in. We see an Overlord's Wrath coming out as well, and that's just for more Tiberium. We see a nuclear missile being shot out. I think it's probably here. And it is. Takes out all the avatars and heavily damages that Redeemer. Senna lost more stuff. And these Firehawks here were just taking out these husks so that Senna can't replace them. But he has a couple of them at disposal. Oh no, he lost 3 of them. So he has to build more avatars, and I don't think he has the money to do that. But we'll see. How many Storm Riders is this? Holy cow. I know he has like 2, 3, 4, 5 Grabber Savages, so 4 times 5 is 20, and that's probably 20 Storm Riders right there. I always see another Cosmos coming in. Takes out Tommy's stuff. One Division is pushing in now and is attacking Tommy because Tommy's relatively weak and One Division is super strong. So I think, yeah, Tommy should have probably saved it. Sold his nuclear missile silo because he knows he's getting attacked and he can't support double MCV. This is all Tommy has left. I think One Vision is probably going to take Tommy out of this game for sure, which means one less thing that Overlord has to destroy. And Growth Accelerator goes down. Pleasure Squad's just for scouting purposes, and we see the Regenerator is almost complete. Then MCV goes down, and that one's also about to go down as well. And Tommy looks like he might be out of this game. There goes the MCV, and for One Vision, this is going to be another victory for himself, which means we're going to be down to 4 players. Oh, there goes consistently bad. Dune Tiger's out first, so now we're down to 4, and Dune Tiger's probably the next one to be out. And I'm anticipating same thing for Overlord. He's probably going to be going in any soon to take out Senna, and then probably One Vision. But we'll see what's going to happen now. We see some the Venoms are pushing in. There's a lot of Spectral Artillery coming out from Overlord or from One Vision again, and Tommy is just selling everything up. He's going to get he's making One Vision work for it. I'll say that much. And there goes the last power plant, last war factory. And that's Tommy GG. Okay, now looks like One Vision is going to be focusing his attention on Senna, which has another MCV. That's probably his second or third. I think it's a second. That MCV can't deploy on the top ground, so he's got to be careful that his MCV doesn't get destroyed. It's going to be deployed, but it's in a good location for those Spectral Artillery to fire upon. And I think One Vision should group him up, and then he can attack the construction yard in the backside of things. I think he's focusing on something else. Every time I look at this planetary assault carrier force, I think, when is One Vision going to? When is Overlord going to attack? It's just that much more scarier for these last 2 players to know that if they even attempt to attack Overlord, they will get massacred. So they're just trying to finish off each other, and that's a good way to think about it. If this was a free-for-all tournament, you would want to destroy the next person next to you, so then you can get more points instead of trying to go attack the person that's the strongest. Unless you all ally up and then go and attack Overlord. But at this point, Overlord is with way too many planetary assault carriers that even if you attempt in trying to go in and trying to destroy everything, you need a hell of a lot of aircraft to do this. And it looks like One Vision is in the base of Tommy, and just a little bit of refineries and just everything like that, just to get more economy going, which is pretty good. Another Callus missile coming in. Not sure where that's going to be. Tip Callus missile. There's a Hospital right there, and it'll take down one refinery that One Vision just built. And now we see some more Venoms as well, and then there's a lot of Tip Core missiles all over the place, taking out those Venoms. So now the problem is that with Overlord, I'm not sure if he's been AFK for the last 10 or so, 15, 20 minutes or something like that, but he's just been building up a lot of his stuff. And I don't want to check everybody's economy. One Vision 5,000, Overlord 0, Senna 3 grand. Running out of things to talk about because what's this going to accomplish? Because what's going to happen here is when Overlord is feeling up to it, he can send one army one direction, one in another, and then one in another. But I think One Vision is thinking about what's going to happen when the Skrin take up their space. He's getting up all his Planetary Assault Carriers and Venoms just to attack the base defense, the power grid. If the power grid is down, so is One Vision, but he has a lot of anti-air ready at his disposal. He knows that Overlord is going to be coming in. Finally, Overlord is deciding to move out, and now we're going to see the full power of these Planetary Assault Carriers. Whoa, how many is that? How many packs is that? That's like close together. That's a lot. Okie dokie. Here we go. Look at this air armada. It's huge. One nuclear missile silo is down to 1 minute. Here comes the big cojones. And for that in mind, here is Senna getting massacred by these packs and all over the place. One Vision is probably has to grab a proper nuclear missile silo and Ion Storm. Ion Storm. Oh, he's X-playing. Ion Storm. Ion Storm. Ion Storm. Why aren't you attacking? Oh, are you just being a dick and then you're just trying to release them all at the same time? What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to group up. He's trying to group up more of his stuff right now, but these packs are getting destroyed. Like, come on. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to throw? Overlord, what are you doing? Your packs aren't even attacking. They're like on hold fire stance. What is this? Ion Storm. You're just making these Venoms level up. Yeah, the nuke's gonna be fired on now. It's probably gonna get on here. Your packs are gonna get destroyed again. Overlord! Good God. Good God. Why are you doing this, Overlord? Are you in Senna? Are you in Senna grouping up and just taking out One Vision? Because if that's what you're doing, that's relatively smart. Because One Vision is not attacking the packs, and the packs aren't attacking the avatars, and the avatars in Redeemer. They're not even doing anything. Like, what is this? They're not even using Ion Storm. Yeah, I think Overlord. Okay, well, he just mothershipped himself. You're such a troll. Overlord, you're a troll. My God. Overlord. Okay. Overlord, why? Now one vision is going to finish off Senna. All these one vision. So he had a bunch of packs. He just used them, and in doing so, let all those venoms rank up. He has what 10 plus heroic venoms, and then he let whoops. That was my fault. So anyway, so one vision, he just got a freebie there. He destroyed all those packs, allowed one vision to level up all his venoms, and then Overlord just mothership himself. All for the sake of destroying Senna to make sure he doesn't win. I don't understand. Now the power plants are going to go down. And they're going down quite considerably fast, actually, because these venoms are all heroic. But the problem is Senna can just replace those power plants in an instant. And with this amount of power plants, it's going to be tough for him to stop. And then, oh, he placed a Shredder turn by accident. These power plants are going to get destroyed. Senna has this game 100%. This is the kind of a game that, well, it was good at the beginning. I mean, everybody was attacking each other, and that's what FFAs are for. But when Overlord just gave a bunch of Veteran C to One Vision to level up his Venoms, you know what? I don't know. It's one of those things where I wish Overlord didn't do that. A little bit of work to do in the backside of things from the Redeemer, and he's going to finish off the rest of the SAM turrets. And actually, the Venom numbers kind of diminished a bit, but once the SAM turrets are going to go down, there's no way in hell that these Venoms will be able to do anything. You're just looking for those last power plants, which are back at base here. I think that's where One Vision is going to go and just finish off the rest of the SAM turrets. Then he'll probably destroy the outpost or the operation center. Actually, but Senna's not giving up. He's just focusing on getting the Venoms out of here. But once this operation center goes down, and then that's the end of the operation. Oh, we see another operation center. Oh, Senna's taking it ahead. And then FCV's been sold off. There goes One Vision. One Vision wins the game. One Vision is on a roll. He defeated Senna. No thanks to Overlord. Oh, my God. Why do I catch these? Why do I catch these free-for-alls? Why? Flat line there. Straight down. Straight down. I don't get it. All right, so there's your game on Tiberian Gardens 8. My name is Cabal, and I'll see you guys next time.